Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined once again by the pint-sized powerhouse himself, Rylan Charlton. Rylan, how you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. It seems appropriate you're in the middle of a house renovation, given there's a lot of changes
I
going on
am.
in your career as well.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's mad. House is nuts, and yeah, big changes in my career, which is all good and all positive. So yeah, looking forward to the future. Really.
Let's start with what might be classed as a mild negative, though. Last saw you out against Florian Marku in February. Very entertaining fight. Didn't go your way in the end, but you dropped him on the way. Certainly stopped him showboating for a couple of rounds, which was a relief to people watching, I think. How do you assess the fight now, looking back on it?
Yeah, it was a risk fight. I always knew it was going to be a risk going in the welterweight. But I mean, I could have had more of a game plan, to be honest. I was just kind of headhunting him and just trying to take him out, but yeah, didn't work. And obviously, when I'm fighting at a bigger weight like that, my power is my biggest asset. So when that gets taken away from me due to the size difference, then yeah, that's where I got a bit unstuck, kind of thing. But it's one of them things, and it had to happen, that fight. But I wouldn't change anything, because it makes you into the person you are today, kind of thing. Or just keep pushing on. And yeah, now we're going to be dropping a weight, and we're going to change my trainer. There's going to be loads of different stuff happening from now on, and there's going to be bigger things coming.
When you dropped him in the fight, obviously he'd won the opening few rounds anyway. Did you feel like you turned it round at that point?
Nah, not really. So I knew that he wasn't down enough, and I knew he needed to be out for me to have won the fight. I knew I'd lost on points. I could barely see out my eyes. Like, I started fighting through a letterbox. So
It looks a lot better
when I
now.
saw, yeah,
Didn't even know.
yeah, well, it was bad, but yeah, I'm glad I put him down, because yeah, it did shut him up from all his showboating and stuff. And I think yeah, he was a bit cautious after that. But honestly, when he went down, I wanted to stick the boot in and finish him off. We can't be doing that in the boxing.
It seems to be a lot of respect from him after the fight. I know it's not a massive consolation, but does it mean something that he seemed to very much respect you afterwards?
Yeah, he had a bit of respect. That was nice. I mean, if I'm honest, I'm not a fan of him throughout the build up to the fight and all that. He was very disrespectful, and I feel like he only had the respect for me because I put him on his ass. Which it was good, nice to have respect for him, kind of thing. But yeah, he fought a good fight as well. He done well.
And the changes that you're making, obviously the change in weight, the change in trainer, do you think that would have happened anyway, or do you think this fight was kind of a push in that direction?
Well, I always wanted to get down and fight. I always thought I could make lightweight, or even super lightweight. One of them, so I can definitely make super lightweight, and I think I could be a push to get.
In the past.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, so I feel like it's kind of a blessing that I lost that fight with Marku, because if I'd have beaten Marku, then I would have continued fighting at welterweight. I would have been way out of my weight bracket, and I would have got beaten eventually, and I would have maybe got beaten like worse, kind of thing. So yeah, it happened. Everything happens for a reason, and I think now Eddie gave me a message after the fight as well, saying that he's looking forward to seeing me back out again at my own weight. So that was really good to have him. Hopefully, I'll have him backing me from now on, instead of there to boost someone else's career. I'll be there to boost my own.
How will you make the decision whether you're going to go down to 135 or settle at 140? Will it depend how you are in the gym? Will it depend what fights are offered to you?
Well, yeah, I feel like we're going to see how it goes in the gym. I'm just going to start dropping a bit of weight now, because I've not trained properly. I was told to have a good 6 weeks off. I had a few fractures in my eye socket and stuff like that. So I needed a big break. And I went and weighed myself at the gym, and I weighed in at 68 kilos or something. And that's me being super unfit and not trying to cut weight. So I feel like I could easily get down to the 135, the lightweight. But we'll just see how it goes. I don't want to be eating into my muscle, kind of thing, dropping that weight, but we'll see how it goes.
And what about the change in trainer? Because obviously that's unrelated to the weight. That's something you've been planning for a long time. What sparked that? I know Dan Naylor's still going to be managing you, but you've moved on training wise now.
Yeah, I just kind of felt like there was a big change needed to happen. And I felt like going with more of an established trainer, so people know who he is. He's got connections here, there, and everywhere. And I just feel like Karl Greaves, he's brought on Avanesian really well, and he's a great trainer. And I thought I've got to give it a go, kind of thing. I've stayed with my previous trainer Frank for a lot of years, and I was with his father as an amateur, so I've very stayed in that little sort of bubble with them lot for a long time. So it was time for me to have a new change and new focus, kind of thing.
And have you got to work with Karl much yet?
Yeah, we've had a couple of training sessions together, and I'm probably going to be there a couple of days a week, kind of thing. And then I'll take over the rest of the time in Norwich. And then when it comes to a fight day and fight camp, I'll go and live up in Newark, and I'll go and live there and train there for 6 to 8 weeks, however long my camp will be. So yeah, I'm only going to take over with here in Norwich for a bit, and with Karl for a couple of days a week.
How will that work in terms of your job? Obviously, you're a chef in a care home. We talked about that before. Yeah. If you're going to go for kind of 6 to 8 weeks at a time, how will that kind of work out?
Well, my job's actually really good. They actually do sponsor me as well, Minton Care. So they know that I need time off during a fight camp. They'll give me the time I need off to train for the fight, which is great. So then I'll just have the time off and go and live up there and live and breathe the sport.
Excellent. When do you think we might next see you out?
Well, hopefully out by late summer, I'd say August, maybe. August time, end of August would be great to get out. Just kind of wait and see what Eddie wants to do. And he did message my manager back the other day. He emailed him back saying he's looking forward to getting me out as well. So it's good that I'm still on his radar, which I like. So just waiting to see, and hopefully end of summer I'll be out again.
So it could be Fight Camp season 2.
Yeah, for sure. I can't wait for it. I feel like you go through your fight camp and you go into the bubble and you get like pretty much treated in a way like a celebrity. Everyone's cameras all around, it's all that, and then you go back to normality and it's like, cool, you kind of sink, think, God, this is reality. Me going back to my care home and handing out some pink wafers, that's reality. But it's nice to get back into all of the boxing side of it. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, there might not be a bubble next time by August, but there will be fans, which is great, even better. Yeah,
that would be even better if there's fans coming. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the whole of Norwich behind me. And definitely when there's fans back, then I'm going to be packing out some stadiums.
Brilliant. Well, we look forward to it. It's been really great to have you.